Alright, there you go, guys. Whew. Alright, there we go. Hello, welcome back to another video, or another live stream, the rod building live stream of WERNER Outdoors. So let's get into it. I already got my guide spacing written down on here. So now all I gotta do is take tape measure and just pull it out there. See what we get. Alright, we got someone in. Thank you for joining. This is custom rod building. So first off, we're going to start out with our guide spacing. So the first guide goes at, this is starting from tip down, goes at 2 1/8. Second is 4 5/8. Third is 7 1/2. Fourth is at 10 3/4. 5 is at 14 1/2. 18 7/8. 23 7/8. 29 5/8. Number 9 is at 36 1/8. And 43rd 3/4. Alright. So now that we got our guide spacing done, we can start wrapping. So grab the bands. There we go. Got 2 people in. Alright, nice. Alright, and then to make sure all my guides are straight, I'm going to grab my reel seat to guide liner tool thingy. If I can find it, here it is. So basically I just put that in the reel seat and then I can look down it to see if the guides are straight. Like that. Okay. So it's basically like a front sight. Now I'm going to grab my guides. Since I bought them a long time ago, they are way back here. I got stuff for 2 sets. So we go here, to here, or we go here, 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 to these running guides. Speaking to it. Not bad. And we're doing both threads. So this is, my client wanted this for his son, and he loves blue, so we're going blue on blue on blue with the black EVA handle. Alright. Put that right there. And where's my tape? Pull out ourselves a piece of tape, and we just gotta cut it. Piece of tape on there, and then so you marked it there, and you want the very end of your guide to be lined up on that mark. Oh, that's like right over there. That was way off. Let's see how that is. Still off. And since if you just tape them down, like I know they make glue that like just like quick melt glue, you can do that, but then you have to make sure it's dead on and like perfectly straight. With tape, I can have a guide like that, and I can just quickly just slide it over there. So to wrap a guide, you go over it, then you come back on the back side of your thread, and then you go over it. And then you go 3 wraps over the foot of your guide. And what that does, because then when you turn it, it makes it like a knot. And you like basically just wrap it over your guide. And voila. There's that. Where's my little cutter? I am so not prepared for this. 17 different. Alright, so now that we got our guide wrap started, we're just going to basically just go on to the front of our guide. And there we go. Overlapped my tape. There we go. So now that we're just over half, we're going to add a pull through thread. Of course I don't have one already. Is that long enough? No. Alright. We'll make a new one. So basically all a pull through thread is you wrap it in, and then you cut your thread as a loop, and then you put your thread through that loop, and it pulls the thread underneath it to like end it off, and then a lot of times it'll come up the other end from where you just put the thread through. Then you just take a lighter to that and basically like cinches it down, like burns it. I'll show you that here in a second. There, so now we have that loop right there. We're going to just cut our thread. And then we're going to put it through that loop. That's not. Put it through that loop. Okay, one. Oh, okay, that does not want to go through there. There we go. Boom, put that through there. Cinch it down. Put a tag in. Then we're just going to put a little bit of pressure and pull through. And since I put my pull through, I can zoom in. Since I put my pull through towards the middle, I can pull it through and there's no tag in. But if I put it through like right here, I'd pull through and there'd be like a little it'd be like a little fluff. And then all you have to do is take your lighter and then do a quick dab of heat, and it'll basically just burn it right off. Alright, now that I got that, let's make sure that's straight. Needs to come over just a hair. Boom, perfect. Now we'll do our other guide. If any of you guys have any questions about the rod making process, or archery, fishing, lure making, fly tying, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to explain it the best I can. Alright, where's my other guide? I got these guides on sale for like 22 cents a piece. Some awesome sale. So, kind of nice because I didn't have to, as I bought them a while ago, I didn't have to charge them really for the guide, since I got probably the whole set for like $3. It is really affordable. There we go. Anyone has any questions about anything? I just had a Pro-Am tournament on Tuesday, and so there's an 8 fish limit. We're fishing smallmouth, and we had about a 38-pound bag in practice. And then tourney day hit, and all the fish decided they didn't want to do what they were doing for the past week. So that was not good. And we barely scraped together a bag. I think we only entered 9 fish. And we had like we had a 2-pounder in our bag. We were able to get out like a 1.9. So that was kind of nice. But we ended up getting 33rd with a 27.01 pound bag. And not what we wanted. We were hoping to get like a 36, 38 pound bag. And we should have, if the fish were doing anything. Jackton 018. Not much. What are you guys up to? My PB, smallmouth or largemouth? Let's just do largemouth. I caught it this year. So, lake nearby our house, their bass are super skinny. So I caught a 21.5-inch largemouth, and it should have weighed like 6-7 pounds, and it weighed 4.74. And then I caught a 4.9 pound smallmouth pre-fishing for the tournament. So, and then that's my biggest smallmouth. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see, but right there's a little tag end, because I didn't have a long enough thread spacing, so all you gotta do is put a little heat, and use the back end of your nail. Let's just push it down. So now I'm gonna make sure. Thanks for the like. 8 pounds and 18 inches. Holy cow. Sorry to say, but I kind of hardly believe that because I've caught 18-inch largemouth and they're about 3 pounds. Do you have a YouTube channel? No, you have like a picture of it on? 8 pounds. Jeez. Alright, let's do our next guy. Four people in, nice. And thank you for the like, whoever just liked it. Hey, 8 pounds. Dang. Does everyone here catch 8-pounders? But also, you guys are probably down south. Our PB, our state record in Minnesota is 8 pounds. That would be a fun catch. Especially catching on a custom rod. If any of you guys are wondering what rod this is a 6.6 medium light fast action. So this is pretty much like your best like all-round rod. This thing would probably be really good for wacky rigs and stuff. And then some other rods I've been working on. Well, yeah, this one. So, just as a warning, OEM blanks, I don't know if I trust them. So this is a 7-foot medium heavy. Awesome rod. This is a medium. This thing's super, super soft. I built a 7.2 heavy for like a new punching rod, jig, frogs, and everything. And it's a moderate action medium, not a moderate fast heavy. So I'm giving it to my dad, and then I'm buying a new blank. I'm gonna buy probably like a 7.6 moderate fast heavy for like punching. So, ooh, Kentucky, Alabama. I want to go down there. I think my buddy's going down to Indiana, or one of those. I can't remember what it is exactly, but it sounds like he's going fishing. And his uncle's down there, and there's some giants down there. So super jealous. Bro Bates, what's up? Finally another person from Minnesota. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about rod making, fishing in general, anything outdoors, any tips or anything that you've learned or anything you're wondering about, let us know. I don't play football. I mean, I'm kind of horrible at it. But I watch football a ton. So I just don't pay attention to it that much. To start making rods, you can get into it for relatively cheap. What I would start with is making ice rods, and I get a lot of my all my ice rod components from Bass King. Here, one second, I'll grab one for you. There we go. And I can get all the components from anywhere from $18 to about $25. Oh boy, it's a mess. So here's some ice rods that I've made at the start. The quality's not that good. This one's not horrible. So this one you can make for about 18 bucks. This was a power noodle, but the tip snapped off, so we just like snipped it down. And I got everything for this for about $18. It has EVA handle, and this one's around $35. They look like recoil guides, but they're not. But it has slick grip handle, so like wind grips. It's pretty much that. And that's around $25. I get all my components from Bass King for my ice rods. And go check them out. Yeah. So so that's how much you can get rods for. To make one of the rods like this one you can probably make for just under $100 for all the components. This is a wrapper, which is kind of a must. This is about $34. And then my thing of thread is like, I don't know, like $3, $3.50. And then you need epoxy and all that stuff, and pro paste. So I got these 2 tubs for $14. And epoxy, which is both around $14. You could probably, if you save up and do ice rod, you might actually be able to get it for under $100. But that's not including reamers. So this is a reamer. So it's basically sandpaper on a stick, and basically all it does is makes room so the handles fit. But a lot of these ice rod grips are already big enough, and sometimes you can just use a drill bit. Alright, here. I gotta read some of these comments. Oh, shoot. What's the best all-around rod and reel? So for bass fishing, I'd probably say like a 7-foot, 7.3 medium to medium light, because you can throw like a ton of stuff on there, and like a 7-foot to 7.3 medium heavy bait caster. Those are like my best two. Best finesse bass rod. I'd probably do a 6'9" or 6'10" medium light extra fast. That's actually my next rod build. Well, I have like 17 rod builds I need to do, but that's probably what I would do for throwing like a Ned rig or jig and paddle tail, jig and minnow, wacky rigs. I run my wacky rigs on a 7.6 medium light. I can get a ton of casting distance on it, so love that. What if I do have ice? Nice rod though. Do you catfish? Yes, I do. We kind of got into it at the end of the year last year. Me and my buddies. We all pretty much have YouTube channels. WERNER Outdoors, or just Hooksetter. Everett fishes. I hookset circle hooks. Or no, his channel. That's one of my buddies. He moved. He's out of country now. But he had an awesome channel. And for some reason, he could actually set a hook on a circle hook. None of us could, because you can't. You're not supposed to set them. You just reel down on them. Fish a Catch. Hoggins Fishing. Herbie's Outdoor Fishing. We have all gone down to the river and got some nice fish. Caught like a 30-inch channel. Caught a 31.5-inch shovel nose, which was close to the state record. 31-inch flathead. My biggest fish has been 31.5. I have a northern flathead and a sturgeon, all at 31.5. So I gotta break that this year. Alright, yeah, if anyone wants custom rods, custom ice rods, I'm just going to say custom rods are a lot more. Like, I'd sell this rod for around $150. And if it had cork handles, it'd probably be around like $180. But I can get ice rods to you guys for like $50. My PB catfish is 13 pounds, 31.5 inches. Is a flathead catfish caught with the whole head of a drum. So that was kind of cool. That was actually the first trip we've ever went down to the river. I don't think we would have gone back if I didn't catch that. Yeah. So, yeah. Jim. 1 second. What? Alright, sorry about that. Any other things? I hope I don't butcher your name. Bailey Coulter? Nice to see you again. I haven't seen you comment in a little while. I feel like you used to comment on every single one of my videos. But yeah, if any of you guys want ice rods or anything, let me know. I'll give you my email. Yeah, we can get in touch. Ice rods I can probably get to you, not including shipping. Depending on how long shipping can make, I can make them in a week. Less than a week. 10-pound catfish. Nice. How big was the best you got yesterday, Bailey? Right? Yeah. 10-pound on Kool-Aid and hot dogs. I've heard of that. I want to try that. We were going to go down to the river as a end of the year trip. We were probably 2 weeks into school. We brought everything to do like a catch and cook down at the riverbank. We were gonna get picked up at like 9:30, go to my buddy's house, and then go right back out in the morning. We got picked up at 7. Couldn't catch a catfish that we could eat because the only one we caught was a 30-incher. Yeah. But yeah, so that was super fun. But yeah, then we were set, like, everyone set an alarm to wake up early in the morning because it was like an hour walk to the river. We slept through 3 alarms and then we woke up an hour later. But then we did get down to the river. We caught like one little drum and then everyone left and some of my other buddies came out there. And we started catching a ton of little drum and channels, like tiny though. Probably the biggest one was probably a 10-inch channel catfish. So that was kind of fun. I forgot to weigh. How big do you think it was? But yeah, you could probably, if you make a nice rod, you could probably get into it, I would say, and depending on if you get reamers too, you could probably get close to everything you want and get some nicer stuff, tons of thread and stuff, for under 150 easily. Probably under 100, depending on what components you get and where you get them from. So, alright, I gotta make sure these guides are straight. That one isn't. Yeah. This has honestly been one of my better live streams. I have 4 likes already. My other one got like 170 something views. Like in total. I only had like 12 people on, but like no one would ever comment. I had like 1 like on it. So thank you guys so much for like 4 likes. Bro Bates, I don't know if you're still watching. Have you got anything from Bass King? Saw you have a sticker on your boat from one of your videos. Do you guys make any rods for ice fishing? And if any of you guys want to save some money on some awesome baits, go check out Bro Baits. They make awesome soft plastics. They make a ton of Senkos and a bunch of colors, paddle tails, craws, and like little crappie grubs, like Mr. Twisters. They have some super cool colors. I got a really nice one on seaweed grass, and then another nice little one on June bug. My last tournament. I have another tournament here on Sunday coming up, so hopefully I can catch more we're heading out to a new lake for that tournament though, so hopefully I can catch some on the frog since that's all I throw nowadays now that it's summer. I love throwing a frog. So I hook set a bluegill on my catfish rod on accident because something was tugging on a line and it was a bluegill. Thanks for the first like. I've done that a few times. We have a lake and we have a bunch of carp and bullheads. Those are the only fish in that entire lake. There used to be big bass and other species in there, northerns, but the carp completely took it over. So you can catch a ton of carp and bluegills. And we've had our lines in a little too shallow. We thought we had a carp, so we'd set the hook in and there's a little bullhead. And the bullhead would go flying. Not like too far, but just a little bit. It's kind of hilarious. And I also found a rod down there, like an ugly stick, 6'6" medium bait caster, I think. And we had a musky reel because we were catching bait to go down to the river the next day. That was when I caught that flathead. So I had a big musky reel on it, and we put that on there, and we were catching fish on it. So we had 80-pound braid on a 300 size bait caster with like a power knob on a 6'6" medium ugly stick bait casting rod. It was hilarious. Do you ever fish from a kayak? Yes, I do. I actually just got a canoe, so I'll be doing some videos out fishing in there soon. I gotta kind of get it all set up. Some one he wanted to donate it, so I was lucky enough to get it. So hopefully I'll have some videos from that. But yeah, I've fished from a kayak a few times. Caught some fish out of it, but I haven't ever had that much luck. Let me guys know if you want to see more live streams like this. I have like 4 rods I have to build right now. I have another one that's the same one as this pretty much, with black EVA handles. And but it's a black blanket and a black reel seat, so it's all black. So I have to do that one. I also have to do that bait cast. I have a pretty good big ugly stick catfish rod. Works really well. Yeah, my buddy had one. The one who actually moved. He had one. It is a spin caster though. It had a bait clicker on it, so it worked really well. So he could just like lay it on the ground, and then the bait clicker would go off. It's kind of nice because he never like had to ask for like a rod holder. He could just use like a stick. Idaho. Yeah, I want to head out there. Did you ever get a, what was it, elk or caribou that you were hunting for? Did you ever get one? Reservoirs, yeah. I've heard some really nice fish. I've seen some videos from out in Idaho. I want to head out there sometime. I've heard it has really good like dirt biking and 4-wheeling trails. Alright. Hey, who knows, I might do another video live stream tomorrow. Or not. Never mind, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm fishing out on a lake for a tournament. I'm going out with my neighbor. He got a fancy new Ranger. Like, fancy, like one of those walleye boats. So we're going to take that out. Since we just got a new boat. So, we're going to try out his because he wanted to fish a tournament with us. So, I don't know if any of you guys have had any experience in like website making or any of that stuff. But if anyone knows like a good place that you can make a website off of, let me know because I'm trying to make a website because I also make a ton of jigs. I got 4 red jigs. And I want to sell some of those, but I want to just have to find that out because then I can start selling my rods and all my other stuff. I don't know what else we got. Yep, Kentucky. Yeah, I wanted dirt bikes so bad. Like ever since I was like, I don't know, probably like 5, that's what I'd ask for Christmas. So I wake up Christmas morning and go check their garage every single time. I got like several books on dirt bikes and toys, but never got a dirt bike. Yeah, it was completely unrealistic. But yeah, I snowmobile. Well, my dad got me a snowmobile before I was even born. So I've ridden that as a Polaris 120. That thing was awesome. If anyone wants to get a little snowmobile for like their kids or anything, Polaris 120. Just see if you can find one. They last forever. We had ours and it's been sitting in our garage for, I don't know, 3 years. Put new gas in there. Didn't even do a spark plug or any starter fluid. Second pull, it started right up. What else do we got? Waterfowl hunting. I want to so bad. Websites with code. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to see one of your websites. Oh, this is a spinning rod. Here, I'll take my phone out of the holder. Same with Hondas. Nice. Yeah, Hondas are really nice. So I have EVA cork grips, CRB color series Realty in light blue to match the blank. We got these guides, and I got a few more to do. But I already got, what, 5? So yeah, I'm about halfway done. Whoops. Sorry about that. Of course, this tripod phone holders are absolutely horrible. Come on. There we go. Oh, phew. Alright, we got it. Sorry about that. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, now we gotta add a pull through. Alright. Yeah, me and my buddies, like the ones who I used to always go fishing with, we're gonna try to get into some soft plastic bait making. And then if we like it, me and my dad are gonna probably do it for our business. There's WERNER Outdoors, so we can sell rods and jigs and lures and rods. I think I said that. Not gonna lie, if I break one of my rods, I might just have to buy one off you. Yeah, well, I mean, now I gotta find out shipping, because I know it's $14 shipping just to get a blank, and that's shipping from wherever. But I don't need to get any boxes, because I have, how many boxes do I have right now? Like 6. I have like 6 underneath my workbench right now. So I have plenty to ship rods out, because I've made a ton of them. That's not even all of the ones I have. So that's nice. I don't have to buy like a box. And then another thing that what all of them come with is you get microfiber cloth. So you can use it like to clean off your rods or your glasses, even though I never do. My sunglasses are always horrible. Mom broke 2 poles in 1 week. Ha! Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's the only thing. I want to get a job, but also I'd rather have this be my job. Make rods and the sell rods, and hopefully I can start making money off of YouTube. That would be kind of nice. $15 an hour, nice. Where do you work? If you don't mind me asking. For a spinning reel? So I don't make reels, but I know a place that makes some of the best reels for the money, and I have probably over 25 of their reels. So Pissy Fun, I think that's how I pronounce it. Here, I'll grab one of their boxes so you guys can see it. Everything's falling. So, Pissy Fun is awesome. Oh, Rod, okay. Yes, so I can start making money, but you need watch hours, so I need like 3,000 watch hours. So that's why I'm going to try to start doing live streams more and full-length videos, or I think 3 million views from shorts. So I just need like a short to blow up. Okay, rod. Yeah, so this rod, probably about 150. Oh, wedding venue. Oh, nice. Let's have this not fall. There. I have too many rods in my room. Well, not really. I'm just running out of space for them. You can never have too many. How many guides do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guides left only. Nice. There we go. Put this down. I'm surprised I actually still have people watching this stream. Normally I get a bunch of people that start watching at the start, and for the end I have nobody. Like, one person will come in and watch for like a minute and then just leave. It's nice that you guys are still watching the stream and commenting, because that's helping more people find it. Sometimes I've watched some streams before and it says like, and the guy's like, oh, well, we have this many people in, but it's different on their end. It says we have 4 people in right now. Yeah. Just about how much money have you spent on fishing gear? You probably spent over 1,000. That's a really hard question to answer. Just as long as my mom doesn't watch this, probably probably close to 2,000 now. That's including rods, and I haven't bought all of it. but I've gotten some, and like in total, the amount of fishing gear I've probably bought in close to like 2,000. It's not a cheap sport. Well, it can be, and that's why some people think fishing is a joke, because they're still thinking about putting a bobber on a Lightning McQueen rod and casting it off a dock and catching a bluegill. Not using a bait caster and throwing a topwater frog into lily pads and trying to horse out a 5-pounder. Nice, we have 4 people watching and 4 likes. It's kind of awesome. Especially, I don't know. I've been doing this for 46 minutes already. Holy cow. It's nice when I'm doing it, like, talking to someone, because it goes quicker. Or, well, not talking to someone, but talking to people. Kind of makes it fun. Wish you could like play music in the background, but YouTube doesn't like that because it's for like copyright issues. Oh, nice. Sweet. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's, who knows how I'll remember you. Probably when hopefully, someday maybe I'll hit like 100K or something. Hit a play button. Yeah, I remember you. I remember you like started commenting, on like my videos. I just remember I was out fishing and I was like posting like 17 videos per hour because we kept catching fish. Well, because basically all we do is put corn on a hook and some split shot, and we just let it out there and wait. So there's plenty of time to like edit a video and post it. It's really fun. I was gonna go out today, but that's why I didn't have this live. I was gonna have this live stream scheduled for 12, but you have to do it a day in advance for some reason. I get this thing to go center. But yeah, and then I found out it was supposed to rain, so I couldn't go fishing. Well, I wanted to, but parents wouldn't let me. So now I can do my chores. Oh, here they are. Look at these. Basically like just little shears. Oh, got 3 more. 4 more. Never mind. Maybe not 6. Sweet. Right now it says we have 2 people watching on my end. Let's do that later. 17. So basically, oh no, it says only 1 person's watching. But basically, to get in here, all you really need is you need a wrapper, pro paste, epoxy. I have a ton of epoxy. I got a whole side of the wall. Gloves, popsicle sticks, reamers, a lighter, some sort of scissors. You don't need this, but it's really nice to have as a China marker. Yep, now it says only one person is watching. Or 0 people is watching. Huh. Weird. Alright, let's see how that guy is. Not horrible. And then another thing I make is I make like raw sleeves. So this is my material, so I can just get like a 100-foot roll of it. And then I burn the top. And I like stretch it. Yeah, let's see if I can do it without it. Not doing it. But then I like fold it over. And I do it, and then I cut it. And then I put a heat shrink tube on it. And I make my own rod sleeves. Sweet. I think my most commented video had like 2 comments on it. This one has like a ton. It's kind of awesome. What am I doing? Wait. Try to grab another guide. Yeah, how many do I use? So 12 so I can make. Alright. Yeah, now it says there's 2 people watching on my end, so I bet you. Jacked in. I hope that's how I pronounce it. And then you, no one's watching. Well, who cares? I'll probably just try to finish this rod up real quick. And that'll probably be it for the live stream. Okay, I gotta eat lunch. How many W's have you added? A lot. Okay. Yeah, now at 1.5 thousand subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to do, depending on when I hit it. Like I might do an ice rod, give away a fishing rod, or thanks. I got this thing for like 12 bucks. It's supposed to be black around the sides, but that paint chipped off. So yeah, or I'll probably do like a pack of baits that I made. Because by then we'll be making our own baits. Oh, screwed that up. 3 more guides after this. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream in, what, about 3 minutes. I'll probably just finish up this guide. Then I'm gonna have to probably go eat lunch. I'm starving. Do another little 1 hour live stream.